Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Normandeau. Welcome to my virtual back to school night for the year 2020-2021. I'll be remote teaching for Pennsauken Intermediate School, 4th and 5th grade, and Ben Franklin Elementary School, 1st and 3rd grade. I'd like to start off by telling you a little bit about myself. I graduated from Holy Family University with a degree in special education and elementary education. This is my 15th year teaching in Pennsauken Public Schools. I started doing my student teaching in Delaware Elementary, and then I started working in Ben Franklin. Moved on from there to the high school, then the middle school, and then back to the intermediate school. I'm currently going back to school at Fairleigh Dickinson University, and I'm getting my Orton Gillingham certification. This is a multisensory approach to teaching reading and spelling. Just to give you a brief look at my daily schedule, let me get this out of the way. As you can see, I have quite a full day. I am teaching multiple grade levels, students in two different buildings. So both sets of students have the same schedule. They just start at different times. Um, the 4th and 5th graders class starts at 8:30 on the dot, and the 1st and 3rd graders day starts at 12 o'clock. Both students move right from the beginning of their day into language arts class, then math, then social studies is the first half of the year, and then science will be the second half. Then they both move into related arts. I will be teaching them art, music, gym, and technology. That will be done asynchronously, which means that they will be doing that on their own without me doing it live on the computer. Then, throughout the days and weeks, I will be pulling individual students back for a 15-minute period of intervention by invitation only. As you can see, the times are different depending on the grades. And then each of their days ends at different times. The upper elementary students in grades 4 and 5, their day ends at 11:15. That begins my lunch. And the lower elementary students in grades 1 and 3, their day ends at 2:45, and then that begins my second set of office hours. Parents, if you notice at the top of this slide, my office hours are officially on Thursdays from 8 to 8:30 and 2:45 to 3:15. But as you know, you can reach me anytime, any day. Um, but I do have my prep periods are every day from 8 to 8:30 and 2:45 to 3:15. Okay, let's move right into Google Classroom. Google Classroom is our main online platform for communicating with the students, posting our live Google Classroom Meet links and our assignments. There's two main tabs that you'll need to familiarize yourself with, as well as the students. The stream, which is where I will be posting live, I'm sorry, not live, I'll be posting important announcements, and the classwork tab. The classwork tab is where our live Google Meet class links will be every day and our daily assignments. There is also important parent resources and links for technical help. There's also an important component to Google Classroom that is our guardian summaries. I have sent an invitation already to every parent in both of my schools that have already supplied an email address either through Ben Franklin Elementary School or the intermediate school. With the Guardian summaries, you are able to choose your settings and your notifications, whether you would like them daily or weekly. This will allow you to know when your child has an assignment that is upcoming, whether they have turned it in, whether it's late, whether they have missed it, and other such notifications. So please check that out. There are multiple ways, let me slide this out of the way. There are multiple ways for you to be able to submit paper and pencil assignments. And if there's an assignment that you need to turn in with by taking a photo of their work, Most of the assignments that we'll be doing as we get further into our year will be able to be turned in directly onto Google Classroom by your child simply pressing the submit or turn in button. Some of our assignments, however, will be able to be done in their consumable workbooks. You'll notice on the stream that I will be posting this weekend an announcement about when consumable pickups will be, and that will be later this week. More information will be coming to follow on that. Please check out the stream for important announcements regarding consumable pickups. Back to ways to submit paper and pencil or photo classwork assignments. If you download the Google Classroom app on your phone, you can simply take a snapshot of your student's work and then upload it directly to the Google Classroom. And then I will get it, I can grade it, and then boom, we're done. Another way that you can upload your child's classwork is by taking a picture of it and uploading it to the Class Dojo app. Everyone has received an invitation to the Class Dojo app. This doubles as a communication tool between myself and the parents. This Class Dojo app is also able to be translated into 37 languages. So if I text you a message on the Class Dojo app, you can immediately translate that into whatever language you need it to be translated in. So this is a very useful app. So please, please, please accept the invitation to the Class Dojo app, and then we can communicate in many, many languages. You can also submit your students' classwork in this app. At the bottom of the slide, you'll also see my email address. You can also submit classwork through my email. Moving right along to expectations of remote learning. Even though we are all at home, the students are still in school. They should conduct themselves the way that they would as if they were still in the building. They do need to dress appropriately, although they are not required to wear a uniform. It is more conducive to learning if they are sitting at a desk or a table as opposed to sitting in their bed or lying down on a couch. It is very important that your child find a quiet workspace free from distractions. Too much noise can be distracting not only for your child, but for others that are on the live Google Meet. And it is very important that children be able to concentrate with their academics so that they may learn. Using appropriate language is always a school rule. um, Being respectful of others. And that doesn't just include their classmates, that includes all the parents and siblings that are working remotely from home as well. There are many of us that are in a new environment and trying to learn this new way of life as we deal with this pandemic that is affecting the entire world. And I do want to remind everyone that everyone, including family members, we are all coming into each other's homes by way of these live cameras. So if everyone could just be mindful of that, we are seeing into each other's homes, and we just do want to be aware of. We do want to be aware of that. Students need to be reminded that their microphones do need to be off at all times unless they're answering a question or being called on, and their cameras must remain on at all times unless we are taking a class break. I do always offer class breaks in between each subject. I do want to keep the kids up and moving, and I know it's tough to sit in front of a camera for a very long time. So in between each subject, we take a quick break. I do ask that they turn off their microphone and their camera so that everyone's not hearing and seeing what goes on inside each other's homes. But it is important that they do remember to follow those rules. Mic off, camera on at all times, except for during breaks. Grading policies for all of the different grade levels that I am teaching this year. The first grade grading policies are as follows. E means that your child is excelling. They are going above and beyond expectations. M means that your child is meeting expectations. They are on grade level. P means that they are progressing towards expectations, but they're not yet there yet. NP means that they are not progressing. For the students in grades 3, 4, and 5, tests and quizzes make up 30% of their overall grade. Projects make up another 30% of their overall grade. Classwork makes up 20% of their overall grade, and homework makes up the last 20% of their overall grade. Students in grades 3, 4, and 5 will be getting graded on the A to F regular letter grade scale. They will be getting their grades put into Genesis. Even though I will be grading a lot of things in Google Classroom, I will then be taking those grades, transferring them into the regular grading system in Genesis. And they will be getting regular report cards and interim grades for the 4 marking periods. One final thought that I would like to pass along. As a teacher, remote learning is very new to me too. I promise you that I'm going to help your child be successful both academically and emotionally in this very different learning environment. I will do my very best to establish a trusting relationship through the screen so that your child will feel safe and comfortable when they log into class each day. I know you will also need that from me as well. So even though I do have office hours, official office hours on Thursday morning and afternoon, if you would like to set up a Google Meet with me, please let me know and we can do that. Otherwise, please know that I will make myself available to you every day. We are a team and together we can do great things. I'm looking forward to a wonderful year. Sincerely, Miss Kathy Normandeau. Have a great and wonderful school year. I will see you soon.